Ah, young love at Hogwarts, the only thing more unpredictable than a rogue hippogriff. We all know how the story actually ends. Harry marries Ginny, Hermione ends up with Ron, and the trio remain thick as thestrals. But what if the winds of fate had blown in a different direction? What if Harry Potter and Hermione Granger had realised, somewhere between defeating trolls and dodging curses, that they were meant for each other? Buckle your seatbelt, grab your favourite Bertie Bott's bean, avoid earwax, and let's explore this magical what if. The power couple the wizarding world never got, but maybe should have. Sparks in the library, a different beginning. In this alternate reality, the real magic begins not with a wand wave, but with a glance over a Transfiguration textbook. Hermione, the ever-diligent academic, is always urging Harry to study. And Harry, tired of being known as the boy who can't do homework, starts to appreciate Hermione's brilliance beyond its utility. Picture this. 3rd year, late at night, in the common room. Hermione is helping Harry master the summoning charm for the Triwizard tournament. There's a pause. Their hands brush. A spell fizzles out. Blimey, they think. Was that something? This version of Harry doesn't just admire Hermione's intelligence, he adores it. And Hermione starts seeing Harry not just as the brave, slightly reckless boy from the cupboard under the stairs, but as someone who truly understands her fears, her loyalty, and her need to do what's right. The library becomes their unofficial first date spot, the room of requirement, their private sanctuary. The sparks aren't just from spell work anymore. Bye jealousy, hello teamwork. In Canon, Ron's insecurities around Hermione and Harry's friendship caused a few rifts. But in this alternate timeline, things play out a little differently. Yes, Ron may still feel the sting of rejection, but with time and possibly a few reality checks from Ginny and Luna, he matures. Maybe he even realizes that he and Hermione, despite their fiery chemistry, were always more bicker than bliss. Instead of harboring resentment, he channels his energy into his strengths, strategy, humor, and loyalty. And don't worry, he still ends up the heart and soul of the trio. Meanwhile, Harry and Hermione operate like a well-oiled magical machine. No guessing games, no romantic whiplash, just mutual respect, witty banter, and the occasional enchanted date in Hogsmeade. They're a team, in and out of battle. Hermione keeps Harry grounded. Harry reminds Hermione to live a little. Together, they'd be the wizarding world's most powerful couple since Godric and Rowena. You know, something was going on there. The Horcrux hunt just got cozier. Let's be real. The Horcrux hunt in the Canon timeline was basically a magical camping trip from hell. Cold nights, creepy forests, and a cursed locket that brought out everyone's worst vibes. But imagine this version. Harry and Hermione, now romantically involved, offering emotional support that isn't awkwardly interrupted by Ron storming off. That dance in the tent? It's not just a tender moment, it's a turning point. They laugh, they cry, they kiss under a starlit sky while the radio hums with Celestina Warbeck in the background. Romance amid ruins. Their love becomes another kind of weapon, one Voldemort never understood. It fuels them, grounds them, reminds them what they're fighting for, not just what they're fighting against. And let's not forget the fanfic-worthy tension of two people trying to save the world while being adorably madly in love. You just summoned a Horcrux while holding hands? Iconic. The Battle of Hogwarts, a couple that fights together. When the time comes for the final showdown, Harry and Hermione are not just comrades, they're co-leaders. Think Magic's version of Bonnie and Clyde, but with better morals and more stunning wand work. As the battle rages, they move in sync, Hermione casting protective enchantments while Harry duels with Death Eaters like he was born for it. Oh wait, he was. They cover each other's backs, communicate without words, and never lose sight of the mission. Defeat Voldemort, protect their friends, and survive to build a better world. And imagine the emotional punch. When Harry walks into the Forbidden Forest to meet his fate, Hermione knows. She doesn't let him go alone. Whether by spell or sheer stubbornness, she finds him. And they face the Dark Lord's terror side by side. Romantic? Yes. Epic? Absolutely. Slightly tragic? Only for Voldemort. PostWar Life, the power couple of the wizarding world. Fast forward past Voldemort's downfall and the Ministry cleanup. And what do you get? The wizarding world's ultimate dream team. Harry and Hermione become something of a legend, not just for surviving, but for thriving. They marry, of course. The wedding, a tasteful blend of Hogwarts nostalgia and Muggle meets magic elegance. Luna officiates. Hagrid cries. The cake sings. Their home? Equal parts bookish and cozy, filled with enchanted items, framed photos of the DA, and a tea kettle that never stops refilling. Hermione perhaps rises to Minister for Magic. Harry reforms the Auror office with a fairer, more just vision. They still make time for each other, and for weekly dinners with Ron and the rest of the Weasley clan. Awkward phase long over. Their kids are practically guaranteed to be head boy and girl. Maybe even future Quidditch stars and potion masters. Hogwarts better prepare. There's something undeniably compelling about the idea of Harry and Hermione together. Their bond was always rooted in trust, respect, and deep emotional understanding. They didn't need a grand love confession. They were already each other's person. Adding romance, just another layer to an already unbreakable bond. Would they have worked? Absolutely. Would it have changed the dynamics of the story? Definitely. But maybe, just maybe, this love story would have been the greatest magic of all. Your turn. Would Harry and Hermione have made a good couple? Or would it have disrupted the magic of the trio? Share your thoughts below, preferably not on a cursed diary.
Mischief managed. Knocks.